Hello everybody, it's me, your friend, and I have a question for you. Did you know there are countries with no airports yet people still find a way to visit? It sounds a little crazy, right? In our world of instant everything, where we hop on a plane and zip across the globe, the idea of a country without a runway seems almost impossible. But it's true. These places exist, nestled within larger neighbors, tucked away in mountains, or so tiny that a 747 would need a passport just to taxi. And you know what? People love them. They flock to them. Why? Well, that's the magic, isn't it? It's because getting there is part of the adventure. It forces you to slow down, to see the world from a different perspective, maybe from a train window or a winding coastal road. You don't just land, you arrive, you earn it. It's like finding a hidden gem, a secret restaurant that only the locals know about. The effort makes the reward taste so much sweeter. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and the food you find along the way, of course. So, come with me, let's explore 5 unique destinations where the journey is just as memorable as the arrival. We're going to discover how you get into these exclusive little pockets of the world, and what makes them so special once you're there. We'll travel by land and by sea, well, mostly by land, and see that sometimes, the best places are the ones you can't fly to. It's going to be beautiful, it's going to be delicious, and it's going to be an adventure. Let's go. First up, we're heading to Rome. But wait, Rome isn't our final destination. It's our gateway. Tucked inside this magnificent ancient city is the world's smallest independent state, Vatican City. Now, this place is so small, just over 100 acres, that if you built an airport, the runway would probably end in somebody's living room in Rome. It's just not practical. So, how do millions of pilgrims and tourists get here every year? It's simple, it's beautiful, and it's my favorite way to travel. On your own 2 feet. You just walk in. You fly into one of Rome's airports, Leonardo da Vinci or Ciampino. You take a taxi or the train into the city, and then you begin this incredible pilgrimage. As you walk through the streets of Rome, you can feel the energy shifting. The scent of pasta and espresso gives way to this palpable sense of history and spirituality. You see the dome of St. Peter's Basilica rising in the distance, getting bigger and bigger with every step. It's like a movie. Then, you cross an invisible line, a simple white line painted on the ground, and suddenly, you're in another country. No passport stamp, no security check, just a feeling that you've arrived somewhere profound. Once you're inside, it's overwhelming in the best way. You're standing in St. Peter's Square, designed by Bernini, surrounded by these massive colonnades that feel like they're hugging you, welcoming you in. You can explore the basilica. You can marvel at Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel. You can wander the Vatican museums. And all of this is accessible because you took a little walk. You don't need a boarding pass. You just need a good pair of shoes and an open heart. And maybe stop for a gelato on the way. You're in Italy after all. It's the perfect start to our airportless adventure. Okay, put on your fancy shoes because our next stop is Monaco. This place is pure glamour. It's a tiny principality on the French Riviera, famous for its casinos, its Grand Prix, and its royal family. It's the second smallest country in the world, squeezed between the mountains and the sparkling Mediterranean Sea. And just like Vatican City, there's no room for an airport here. Every square inch is prime real estate covered with high rises and beautiful gardens. So, how do the rich and famous, and us, get to this playground of luxury? Oh, the options are as fabulous as the destination itself. The most common way is to fly into the Nice Côte d'Azur airport in France, which is just a stone's throw away. From there, you have choices. You could take a taxi or a bus along one of the most beautiful coastal roads in the world, the Moyenne Corniche. The views are breathtaking, with the cliffs plunging into the azure water below. Or, for a truly classic European experience, you can take the train. It hugs the coastline, zipping through tunnels and offering these incredible cinematic glimpses of the sea. It feels very James Bond, doesn't it? But if you really want to arrive in style, if you want the full Monaco experience, there's another way. For those who want to make an entrance, you can take a helicopter from Nice Airport. It's a 7-minute flight. 7 minutes. You lift off, soar over the bay, and see all of Monaco laid out beneath you like a sparkling jewel box before landing at the heliport. Talk about a grand entrance. Whether you arrive by a scenic drive, a charming train, or a thrilling helicopter ride, Monaco makes sure your arrival is as spectacular as the place itself. It's a country that understands the importance of presentation. Alright, let's leave the seaside glamour behind and head for the mountains. High up on the slopes of Mount Titano in Italy, you'll find the serene and ancient Republic of San Marino. This is one of the world's oldest republics, founded way back in the year 301. It's a country that honestly feels like it's been lifted straight out of a fairy tale, with medieval stone walls, watchtowers, and cobblestone streets. And because it's perched on top of a mountain, surrounded entirely by Italy, building an airport was just never in the cards. Getting here is a journey back in time. Your adventure begins in Italy. Most people fly into nearby airports like Bologna or Rimini. From there, it's all about the road. You can rent a car and enjoy the beautiful drive through the Italian countryside of Emilia-Romagna. You see vineyards, you see farms, and then you see it in the distance, this majestic mountain with 3 towers piercing the sky. That's San Marino. The road starts to climb, winding its way up the steep slopes of Mount Titano. With every turn, the view gets more and more spectacular. It's a drive that really builds anticipation for the medieval wonderland that awaits you at the top. If you don't have a car, no problem. There's a regular bus service from the Rimini train station that takes you right up to the city gates. Or, for a little bit of extra magic, there's a cable car. It connects the lower town of Borgo Maggiore to the historic center on top of the mountain. As you gently float up the mountainside, the entire landscape of the Italian coast unfolds below you. It's a peaceful, breathtaking ascent. Arriving in San Marino isn't about speed, it's about the slow, scenic reveal of a hidden world. It's a reminder that some of the most beautiful places require a little bit of a climb. Next, we're off to another tiny landlocked gem nestled right in the heart of the Alps. Welcome to the Principality of Liechtenstein. This little country is squeezed between Switzerland and Austria, and it's a paradise for people who love mountains, castles, and well, tranquility. It's only about 62 square miles, so again, an airport would be a bit much. It would be like putting a bowling alley in a canoe. But don't worry, getting here is incredibly easy and, you guessed it, absolutely beautiful. The Swiss and Austrians have made it very convenient for us. The closest major airport is Zurich Airport in Switzerland, which is about an hour and a half away by car or train. And let me tell you, the journey from Zurich is part of the fun. If you take the train, you get to experience the legendary Swiss efficiency firsthand. The ride is smooth, it's comfortable, and the views out the window are just spectacular. You glide past pristine lakes, charming villages, and rolling green hills, with the snow-capped Alps serving as a constant, majestic backdrop. You get off at Sargans or Buchs in Switzerland, and from there, it's a short bus ride across the border. The bus ride itself is an event. You cross the Rhine River, which forms the border between Switzerland and Liechtenstein, and just like that, you're in a new country. There's no big fanfare, no border control, just a simple sign welcoming you. You can also drive, which gives you the freedom to stop and admire the scenery whenever you want. Imagine pulling over to take a picture of a fairy tale castle perched on a hill above the capital, Vaduz. Liechtenstein proves that being small and airport-less is a huge advantage when you're surrounded by such stunning nature and helpful neighbors. The journey is a peaceful, scenic embrace. For our final destination, we are climbing high up into the Pyrenees mountains. Tucked away on the border between France and Spain is the Principality of Andorra. This is a country that's famous for 2 things, skiing and shopping. Because of its low taxes, it's a huge draw for people looking for a deal. But it's also a ruggedly beautiful place, a nation of deep valleys and towering peaks. And because it's situated so high up in the mountains, its only access to the outside world is by road. No trains, no planes, just you and the open road. To get to Andorra, you have to commit to a road trip, and what a road trip it is. You can fly into airports in either Toulouse, France, or Barcelona, Spain. Both are about a 3-hour drive away. From either direction, the journey is an adventure in itself. The roads twist and turn, climbing higher and higher into the heart of the Pyrenees. You'll pass through deep gorges, alongside rushing rivers, and through charming mountain villages that look like they haven't changed in centuries. The air gets cooler, cleaner. You can feel yourself leaving the hustle and bustle of the big city far behind. Whether you come from the French side or the Spanish side, the final approach into Andorra is dramatic. You go through these high mountain passes that are often covered in snow, even in the spring. Then, suddenly, the valley opens up, and you see the modern buildings of Andorra la Vella, the capital, nestled below. It's this surprising contrast of wild nature and modern commerce. Arriving by car or bus is the only way, and it makes you appreciate the country's isolation and unique position in the world. It's a journey that connects you to the raw, powerful landscape that defines this mountain nation. So, there you have it. 5 incredible countries, 5 unforgettable journeys, from the holy walk into Vatican City to the glamorous arrival in Monaco, the medieval climb to San Marino, the peaceful Alpine welcome in Liechtenstein, and the epic mountain drive to Andorra. Each one proves that you don't need a runway to be a world-class destination. In fact, the lack of an airport is what makes them so special. It preserves their character, their charm, and their unique sense of place. It forces us to engage with the world around us in a more meaningful way. These journeys remind us that travel is not just about ticking a box or getting from point A to point B as quickly as possible. It's about the experiences you have along the way. It's about the views from the train, the conversations with the taxi driver, the taste of the snack you bought at a roadside stop. It's about slowing down and seeing the beauty in the transition. The journey prepares you for the destination, and in these cases, the journey is a destination in itself. What a beautiful thing. So, next time you're planning an adventure, remember, you don't always need an airport to reach an unforgettable destination. Look for the places between the flight paths. Look for the journeys that ask a little more of you, because I promise, the reward will be so much greater. Be open to the road, the rail, or the simple path. The world is full of treasures, and some of the best ones are hidden just a bus ride away. Until next time, my friends, keep exploring,